Hi, this is Shirley from Shirley's World, or Rockford Trading Company, or SCOR 1814 on eBay. This is a clothing haul I did today. I ran out of things to list again, so I must be getting a little faster listing. So that's good. It's the one thing, to me, that's the thing I like to do least, is to sit and list. But if you don't list, it's not going to get in your store. So it's the most important thing. I got 3 pairs of shoes, which I'll show you first. And then I have 4 bags, big bags of things. So I spent $103. I don't have my receipt here, but I spent $103 and I got 42 items. So let's see what that is. It's pretty good, I think. $103 divided by 42. It's $2.45 a piece. So that's okay. As long as it's not over $3. I like it closer to 2, but most things, because tag change days are Fridays and this is Saturday, I didn't get many half price things. But as always, I had a 35% off coupon and most everything was at least 35%. So I'll show you the shoes I got first. I got this little pair. They're leather, and see that crocodile on there? They're Lacoste. Is that upside down? Lacoste little shoes. They're real lightweight shoes. They're dirty on the bottom, but the shoe themselves are super clean. You know, if it weren't for the bottom, you'd think that they weren't ever used. Even the shoelaces are pretty clean. So I have to look these up. I don't know what they'll go for, but the brand itself does really well as far as men's polo shirts and things like that. So I'm hoping the shoes will attract some attention. So they're a size 7.5, which isn't a bad size. And shoes are all $4 at Goodwill, $4 a piece. So with 35% off, that makes shoes $2.60 is what I pay for shoes. So put this down here. I got a pair of another pair of clogs. These are by Born. I just sold a pair of Born clogs with a Cuban heel. You just slip on. These are brown with the buckle across the instep there. Very similar to the ones I just sold. I think those were black though, but so those are good. And they're size, these are leather, and they're size 7 or a size 38 European. Now these I would have never bought, except that they look brand new because they're by American Eagle. It's not a brand I would buy shoes from, but I don't think they've ever been worn. But they're little granny boots. And I've sold a couple pairs of granny boots before. So the tie is like a grosgrain ribbon, but they're sort of cute. I don't know, or maybe they're sort of ugly. I'm not sure. American Eagle, and they're a size 8.5. So it's a good size, pretty much brand new. No wear really on the heel at all. So we'll try them. I'll list them as granny shoes and see what happens. The other day when I was in the other Goodwill, I picked up a pair of shoes. I forget what they were. I think they were like sneakers. I picked up a pair of shoes and I almost bought them. And the more I looked at them, they didn't look right. Here, they were two right shoes. There wasn't a right and a left. They were two right shoes. Exactly the same. It was the same brand and everything, the same shoe, but two rights. So you have to be careful, I guess. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, let me show you the two big jackets I got. I think these are really good buys because these are coats. Coats are normally $6.98, so with 35% off, they cost me $4.54. And this is a big Land's End. This is a men's, size large, 42-44. It's a regular men's. It's all lined in navy blue. And it's filled with goose down. This is a goose down jacket. It has a removable hood. And this has got to be super warm for the winter. It has pockets on the outside and the inside, and a cord that you can make the waist a little tighter if you want. But when I saw this was goose down, I got it right away. I love down jackets, but this is a men's. So I'm hoping I can get about close to $50 for this. And it cost $4.54. So I don't think I can lose out on that. And the other jacket I got is another men's. This isn't down, but it was a nice jacket. It has a fleece lining. It's a blue. It's also by Land's End. Has a gray fleece lining in it. It's really good shape. Zipper pockets, and this elastic stuff around the waist and the sleeves. Nice deep pockets. So we'll see how that goes. This is also a size large, 42-44. So who knows? It may have been donated by the same person. The red jacket has some dirty marks on it, like on the sleeve cuff or whatever, but both of these jackets are machine washable. I'm not going to wash them in the machine, but I'm going to spot clean the red jacket in the couple places there's dirt marks. But those are the jackets, winter coats I got today. And they took up one whole bag, so I have 3 more bags. I have all tops and sweaters. I think there's 1 pair of pants in here. The only reason that pair of pants is here is because they're my size and they're beige jeans, and I'm going to try them on. But so they may not be for sale. Here's what happens. I go into the store. I eat a good breakfast. I don't understand this. I go into the store and I start with the tops, because that's just sort of what you come. I start with the shoes, actually. Start with the shoes and the ties and things. Didn't find any ties. Then I go on to the women's tops and sweaters and right there. And then I went to the men's shirts and stuff. But the last thing I went to were the pants. By that time, I was tired, starving to death. And I just didn't feel like doing anymore. And I had a big cartload full. So that's why there's no pants in here. But I'm thinking tomorrow, I think my daughter's doing a photo shoot tomorrow, so I don't think we'll be going to the barn. So tomorrow I think I'm going to the other GoodWill, the one that I usually go to. This is the one in my second favorite one that I went to today. But I may go back tomorrow and get another load of clothes and concentrate. I'll stop at the pants first, the pants and the men's things, because I don't have any, except for those coats. I don't think, I might have couple tops, but this is all ladies stuff today. So this is a nice purple sweater. I don't know if it looks black on there, but I don't know how I can show you the color. It's purple. Can you see it back here? There's no good way to show color, dark colors on here. It's a Talbot's in a large. Talbot's in a large. It has a big turtleneck. It's a long sweater, almost like a tunic sweater. It's like way over the hips, long sleeve, and it has different types of knit on there. It's pretty knit. There, you can sort of, now it looks blue. I don't know. It's purple. Take it from me. Okay, women's sweaters are what? Women's sweaters are $4.48, so that cost me $2.91 because it does not have a blue tag on it. Here's a brown sweater by J. Jill in a large, all cotton, turtleneck. Just a brown cotton sweater, long sleeve. This was not 50% off. This was 35% off. Just a nice cotton sweater for winter. I got this one because it was a little bit different. It's by Banana Republic, and it's a small. It has a zipper opening in the back, but the front is sort of like a boxy sweater. But the front has these pockets that are like faux leather. I thought they were real leather at first till I looked them up and looked at the tag, and they're just faux leather, but sort of different. Long sleeve, just a little ivory colored sweater. Winter's coming. In fact, yesterday was the first day of fall, and it's 90 degrees. Such strange weather we're having. Another sweater. This is by Eddie Bauer in a large, and this is one of those open cardigans. The front is just open, has no buttons or anything, no zipper in it. Just your basic gray sweater to throw on when you're chilly. And that's a size large, Eddie Bauer. This was 50% off, because see the blue tag there? This is, I think, White House Black Market. Yeah. White House Black Market. Sort of beige, variegated yarn. In a medium, it's 100% rayon. It's very soft. It's a little fitted sweater. It buttons. It's just to the waist. It's just a waist length. It buttons in the front, has a hood, and long sleeves. Long sleeves. So that'll show up good on the mannequin. It doesn't, I can't really show you what it looks like till I get it on a mannequin. So that's the only White House Black Market one I found. I was on the search for Susan Graver blouses. I didn't find any. 0. No Susan Graver, but I found Dana Buckman. That's another brand that's sold on QVC. So we'll see how it does. Here's a Coldwater Creek. Just a knit top. It's very interesting. Has all kinds of things on it. There's some beading and some like rhinestones and some metal, like metal buttons up here. And then the back is different like that. So I don't know, it's different. Long sleeve, just a knit top. In here. Okay, here's a one of those Dana Buckman blouses. This is a sort of a dressy one. The name is on this metal thing right here. It says Dana Buckman. And this is an extra large. It's red, but a short sleeve. It's pleated in the front. And this is, it buttons, but the buttons are hidden under a little lapel thing there. And it has a sparkly button at the top. So nice for the holidays, even though it's short sleeve. But it's a drapey, real drapey fabric. I'm sure it's polyester. I got quite a few of Dana Buckman. This is just like the one I just sold. The one I just sold was a blue, black, and white figured patterned one. And it was exactly the same blouse. These are really nice, like to wear under a suit coat, you know, for work. So I got a turquoise one. I got 2 of them in an extra large. That, and I don't know. I'll come to the other one. I forget what color it is. Here's a top by Spanx. And it was half price. I don't know how much these normally are. Not very much. So this probably was about $2, if that, by Spanx. And this was half price. This is a Ralph Lauren, I think. Yeah, Ralph Lauren in a size medium. It's just a black short sleeve knit top, but the gold is sort of sparkly. The gold stripes. Just a knit top. And this is another, I think, another Dana Buckman in a large, in sort of a slinky tunic type top. This is almost like a peasant blouse. And it has bell sleeves, which are real popular right now. So striped. And it has that pattern that goes across on the bottom around the hips. So it's a long blouse with bell sleeves. Both the Dana Buckman blouses and the Susan Graver are all made out of that real slinky type fabric that that lays nice and it doesn't wrinkle, and you know, so maybe that's why people like it so much. Okay, here's a men's large Under Armour Catalyst. This is UA Catalyst. It's heat gear, you know. But this isn't compression. This is just a large size Under Armour shirt in that slinky type fabric also. Whatever their Under Armour makes their stuff out of. I got 2 Under Armours. Here's the other one. This is in a dark, like a dark red. This is in a medium, long sleeve. It has gray along the sleeves. Under Armour always sells. Here's a Lane Bryant. This is just a knit top with a wide V neck. And the color I like, lime green. So I got it because it was size 14-16, Pima cotton. Lane Bryant. When I was checking out, I don't know if the girl working the cash register, she seemed to really get through the things fast, but she says, "Are you buying this for a whole family?" Now, I think most people that, you know, cashier for these thrift stores, they know when a reseller comes in. I mean, you don't have a huge basket full of things if you're just buying for yourself. But I told her I was a reseller. Dana Buckman, again, size large. This pattern. Some sleeves, these sleeves are like 3/4. They're not all the way, they're not all the way down to the wrist. Some of their things are 3/4 and some long sleeves. I thought that was a pretty pattern. Oh, here's one that's going to be hard to. This is a Lane Bryant, another 14-16. This is going to look really pretty on the mannequin, but it's kind of hard to, because it has the really drapey neckline that sort of crosses in the front. I don't know if you can tell that or not. And it's long sleeves in this maroon, pretty maroon color. So I have to see that on the mannequin. I got one fancy blouse. This is really pretty. It's sheer, but it's lined. It's still sheer though. And the fabric is sort of shiny, if you can see that. And it's new with tags. It's by Alex Evenings. Alex, let me show you the tag. Alex Evenings. I sold an outfit by Alex Evenings a while back now. But it's a fitted little jacket. It has shoulder pads. And the sleeves are like 3/4 sleeves. Black and white. This would look beautiful with black pants or a black long skirt. It's a size large. It's all polyester. And the button is a beautiful clasp. It's almost like a piece of jewelry. You know, it snaps open and clasps on the other side. See, there's 2 of them there, and they fit together don't know if you can see that. See those two little thingies? And that's how it closes. The size large. It'd be easy to wear with anything black, even dark gray, charcoal gray. Another. Boy, I did find a lot of Dana. This is a medium, short sleeve, more of a summery, flowery type top. And this, even though this is an extra large, but it's a girl's. This can't be a woman's size. It's by Disney. It's short sleeve, so it's a girl's extra large, but it is so cute. I couldn't leave it behind. Little Minnie Mouse. I suppose a really small woman could wear this, like extra small. But I'm going to put it with the youth girls. Okay, this is just a plain old t-shirt, and I got this for me to, because I like t-shirts that have the higher neck that come up just to wear around, you know, so that's for me. And here is a pair of, I think, Christmas night, Christmas Eve or whatever. It's just pajamas. It's pajamas. It's a shirt and the pants, elastic pants with a tie in this beautiful red plaid. And it's by Victoria's Secret. And it's a size medium. And the plaid has a little gold glitter to it. So there you are. This could be your outfit for Christmas Eve. Your little pajama set. I have no idea what I'm going to charge for that. Another sweater. It's just a lightweight by Columbia, and it's, what is it? I don't know. It's probably maybe acrylic. I have to look. Or cotton. I have to see. It's acrylic and cotton, a little polyester. But it's a turtleneck and, you know, a nice pattern for winter. And a nice gray. And this I thought was pretty. Sort of different. And it's by LL Bean in a women's medium. Has a zipper and it's sort of this washed out red color. I don't know what you call this color, but it's pretty. It has the pattern on the sleeves and down the front and around the bottom. And it's made of it's 100% lamb's wool. That's another reason I got it. And I did look really well when I was in the store for any moth holes or anything, because those sneaky little moths, they make such tiny little holes. A lot of times you never even see them until you're packing this up after somebody buys it. So that's not good. You have to really, really check it out. And if it has a tiny hole, you just take a picture of it next to a penny and put it in the description. Because most of those holes can, be fixed with one thread, a needle and thread. So I'm having goose down feathers on a lot of my things because they were in the bag with the goose down jacket. Okay. This feels like another Dana Buckman. I sure got a supply of her things. This is a large, a little different. It has a big V-neck. Or this comes up like that type of a neck. And this has long sleeves and has cuffs, button cuffs, and black around the bottom. And a large, I don't know what this is, I'm sure it's polyester. I guess that's it for this bag. One more bag. I got one scrub top is all. And it's a long sleeve one that snaps up the front, like to put over if you're cold. You're working and you want to put something over your other scrub tops. But, or I suppose you could just wear it. This is a cute one. It has little kids on it. Little kids dressed up like nurses. Little kid nurses. Elastic at the wrists, and this was half price. And I think they're like $3 or $3.48 or something. So it's not much. This is by Life. They make scrub tops. Oh, this was a good find. This is a men's extra, extra large, real heavyweight knit, long sleeve, pretty blue, and it's by Orvis, the outdoor company, Orvis. It does fishing things. That's a fishing fly there. That's their logo. And it snaps right there. It's really a nice men's extra, extra large. That's a good deal. When I get off of here, I just sit here and I cut tags off and separate these into bags, how I'm going to photograph them. I got one activewear top that was half price. It's by Nike. A women's little running top or whatever, activewear top. Has the bra inside. And it's the Nike Dry Fit. In a size medium. Medium 8'10" is their medium. And here's the pair of pants I got. They're the Lee's size 10 at the waist pants. So I'll try these on. They were half price too, so jeans are $5, so these were $2.50. I'll try them on. If they don't fit perfect, I will sell them. is a t-shirt. I looked all through the t-shirts today. This is a Harley Davidson, and this is a men's. It's a bigger one. I don't know where the size is, but it's like an extra large. Huh. It's big though. But it's a Harley Davidson. It has that snake, cobra, or whatever, and a skull. What could be more Harley Davidson? And I liked where it was from too. Savannah, Georgia. Harley Davidson on River Street. So I'm sure somebody will pick that right up. I got two sweaters that were the same, and I haven't looked up this brand either. They're exactly the same sweater. One is in beige and one is in brown. But they're size large. They're by Murano. But they're made in Italy. They're made in Italy, and I think they're merino wool. No, they aren't. They're cotton and rayon. Maybe I bought them because they're made in Italy. I don't know. They're soft, very soft because of the rayon in them. But just basic sweaters, you know, sweater bottom. And they were blue tags, so I got them half price. And a brown one. Now this one feels different. This is the wool one. See, one is cotton and rayon, and this one, even though the tag, see, I looked at this tag and I saw merino wool, and I assumed the other one was too, but it's not. It's cotton and rayon, which is okay. But they're both made in Italy. Hand wash this one. And this is a dark brown. So I have to look those up, that brand. I don't know about that brand. And another men's top I got. I didn't get too many, but this was an extra large, and it was a Columbia. It's just sort of a heavyweight knit V-neck, long sleeve top, and sort of a slate blue. This is a slate blue color. Nice and heavy for winter. And this was my big find, I think, of the day. Besides that jacket, but I think this is bigger. Because Lacoste really sells. I don't have this is their size 7, which I don't have that memorized what size that is. I think it's like a large. But look at the crocodile. See how big it is? I don't know if that means anything. Plus the wider stripes. I think this is like a vintage. Now, I don't know for sure till I do some more research on this. But I've sold everything Lacoste that I put up like fast. So this is, and they go for like $34.95 or whatever. So this may be, I don't know. I'll have to look this up and find out about that bigger crocodile. But I was real happy to find that. This is a J. Jill linen, made of linen, short sleeve, in a large. It has some sparkly things on it. And around the bottom, it's a pretty little shirt. It's both front and back. That was half price, has a blue tag. So I did get a few things that were half price, but the majority things are 35% off. And then this is the last thing. It's a Joseph A. Bank extra large men's sweater vest. This was half price. Button down the front. And I think it was made of wool too. Yes, 100% merino wool. Merino wool. That real soft, nice wool. So I got plenty of winter things today. And like I said, I'm hopefully going to, tomorrow, I'm going to go to the other Goodwill and concentrate more on the pants. Pants and men's things. I don't have many men's things here. It's all women's tops that I went to first. So, I had one really good day this past Tuesday. It was my biggest day yet for me. I mean, I sold $263.23 worth of things. That was 10 things. That was my biggest day so far. So I'm hoping to have more and more of those kinds of days. And my painters finally got done with the doors. They painted all my front outside doors and porches, my little porches. Those are all painted now. And my dog got skunked. I think that was since I've been on here. Dexter got it right in the mouth. It was horrible, horrible. He's still, if you go down and sniff him on the head, chest, you can still smell the skunk. So I've bathed them 4 times now with that concoction of peroxide, baking soda, and Dawn dish detergent. And it's really the only thing that works at all. The thing about the tomato juice, that's an old wives' tale. And the stuff they sell in the store for skunk, that doesn't work at all. So I think he has to be bathed. I've been bathing him outside because I didn't want to get him wet. You know, once they're skunked and you think it's almost gone, as soon as you make them wet, as soon as you put water on them, the smell comes out again. Because it's an oil, you know, the skunk spray is an oil. It goes into their pores. So even though you're washing the hair off, their fur, it's just in there for a long, it has to like wear off. So poor Dexter, he doesn't think there's anything wrong. That night he sure did. He got it right in the mouth. He came yiping at the back door, foaming at the mouth like a mad dog, foaming at the mouth. Me like a dummy. It was in the dark, you know. So I look out the door and it looked like he had something fur in his mouth. And so I want to go out there and get this out of his mouth. And he gets away from me and runs in the house. Now picture this. I'm chasing him and he's running throughout the house, foaming at the mouth, shaking his head. So it's like my whole house. I went around slamming doors so that he couldn't get by the clothes. And I trapped him in the bathroom and started pouring water on him, pouring water on his head and down, you know, in his mouth to get this because I'm sure that was horribly irritating. And really burned his mouth. That's why he was foaming. But finally, he stopped foaming at the mouth, and he seemed to be okay. But it was a male skunk, because when they spray, it not only smells like a skunk, it smells like burned rubber. Burned rubber plus skunk smell. It's horrendous. So anyway, he's not allowed to go out after dusk anymore unless he's tied. I have a big long tie out there, and he can't go to where he got skunked, because the skunk was probably eating under the bird feeder in the front, because that's where the smell was the strongest. So I'm not letting him out. I don't know where the skunk went. I hope he scared him and he doesn't come back, but who knows? So I'm going to close for now, get these things organized, situated, and the tags cut off and ready to photograph. Probably tomorrow morning I'll do a lot of photographing, and then I'll probably come back tomorrow, sometime tomorrow later, with another haul if I get to go to the other Goodwill. So I'm going to close for now, and probably see you tomorrow. Bye.